Hey everyone, my name is Julie and I'm the Rosy Witch. And today I actually just came out with this video idea, and I think I saw it on some other reader's channel, but I wanted to put my little twist on the reading, so I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. And as you might have guessed from the title, this reading is going to be about your path to meeting your soulmate. And when I was thinking about how I'm going to do this reading, I didn't want to do it like age specific, because I know that a lot of readers, when they do this sort of readings, which I love to watch, honestly, I'm a sucker for tarot readings. I watch them myself like all the time, and also it's so nice just to watch them and learn how other people interpret certain cards. It's just enhanced my knowledge, but that's it for deliberating on the topic. I just want to tell you that a lot of readers do it like your childhood, your adulthood, and then like meeting your soulmate. But I know that not everyone meets their soulmate at a certain age. For example, there are people who meet their soulmate when they're like 5, literally, like a childhood friend. Or there are people who meet their soulmate when like 50 or 60, and there's nothing wrong with either of these options. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with meeting your soulmate at 20, 25, whatever, at any age. It's okay, because everyone has different paths, and I acknowledge that, and I just wanted to make it a little bit less age-specific. So how we are going to be doing it is we're going to be putting one card as your past life together, and also comment down below if you want to do, or if you want me to do a reading about your past life with your soulmate. That would be a really interesting one to do for me. I think we can get a lot of intuitive or intuitive messages, or just downloads that pictures that I can pick up on intuitively and just tell you, and maybe that can give you a clue about who you were in the past life with your soulmate, of course, if you believe in that. But I mean, if you believe in soulmates, it's very likely that you believe in past lives, because these two topics are normally correlate, but I'm not pressuring you into believing in anything, of course. So yeah, what I was talking about is we're going to be pulling one card for your kind of past life together, then one card for both of you, for each of you, for your life after your separation, so after you were born. So most likely for most of you, this is going to be your early childhood. But apply this to your situation, of course, take what resonates. Then we're going to be pulling one card leading up to meeting your soulmate. So what is going to be happening before your union, and then one card for the moment when you meet each other. So your feelings, your emotions, their emotions, whatever. And also I'm going to be referring to you and your soulmate as person A and person B, and it's not exactly that you're person A and they're person B, it can be vice versa. It's more just you listen to what I'm saying and you can apply. So for example, if what I'm saying about person A's life applies to you, then you're person A and your soulmate is person B, and vice versa. If what I am saying about person B applies, then you're person B and your soulmate is person A. So yeah. And also, as you might have guessed already, we have 3 groups today, and I shuffled this card from the Animal Spirit deck for each of the groups, and I asked the Spirit for a piece of advice for you, what you can do, what you can improve, or just whatever comes up. So basically what you can do to speed up the process of meeting your soulmate a little bit, or what you can do in the time, while you haven't met them already. Or maybe this reading can be something that will help you find out if maybe you have already met your soulmate. Because maybe you know a person who has told you about the events that I will be talking about. For example, if I do a reading for you and something that I say about, for example, person B, and you think about oh, this person in my life told me that these things happened to them. So maybe if it resonates, maybe this person is your soulmate. So if you have been doubting this, this will be also a reading for you. So it's very versatile, and it's just, I mean, pure curiosity. I watch these readings out of pure curiosity. And also, if I will really try to find the reading from this other reader on YouTube on this topic, so I will link them below in the description, and be sure to check them out. And I will also link them in the little like iCard thingy somewhere here. So yeah, let's finally begin with your reading. I'm sorry this was kind of a long intro. I was just, I don't know, I had a lot to say, I guess. So we have 3 groups, as I said. So group 1 with the dragonfly, group 2 with the octopus, and group 3 with with the stingray. So now you may choose the pile that calls out to you, the animal that you feel like has a message for you. And then you can check the description for the timestamps for your specific pile. So let's begin. Hi, group 1. So for everyone who chose the dragonfly spirit, this reading is for you. And as you remember, as I said, if you actually made it through the intro, I said that I will be reading a message for like from this card, from the book. So yeah, make sure to stick around for that. And now we can see how, or I was just about to say how you will meet your soulmate. By the way, shameless self-promo, I have a reading on how you'll meet your soulmate. I'll link it in the iCard right now. So go watch that if you want. It's kind of old and then maybe like rusty there, and I talk a little weird, so I hope you can get through that. But I mean, I watched it and the messages are pretty interesting, so maybe for some of you, if you're interested in that. And also today I felt guided to light up this beautiful orange candle, which smells like oranges, and I don't really like the scent, but I mean it's really pretty and I like candles, so yeah. And also orange just talks about happiness and creativity and being like joyous and passionate about life, and maybe a little bit of a childish nature for some of you. So just focus your energy on something happy, like a good memory of yours. You know, when thinking of a soulmate, it's always very good to think about good things rather than bad things, because I don't know, just I find soulmate energy so like beautiful. You know how sometimes with twin flames it can be a little toxic and painful, but with soulmates I feel like it is most of the time it's very effortless and beautiful. Well, I would like to hope so. So let us finally get into the reading. So first card is going to be about your past life together. So what was past life for group 1 with their soulmate? And I hope we're going to get only one card. But past life with their soulmate for group 1. And you know, I know not everyone is so willing to listen to that, but I have been recently playing this game. It's like a graphic novel called The Arcana, and it is based on the tarot, basically, like the major arcana, and it's very good. If you like graphic novels, you should play. So every time I shuffle the cards, I think about this game. So, okay, so for your past life with your person, you have the Mother of Pentacles. Wow, that's a really good energy to have, actually. Okay, I'm just thinking about nice setup. Okay, oh, I know how we're gonna do this. Let's put it here. So, with the Mother of Pentacles, it's a Queen of Pentacles, also in the original tarot. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like in your past life, you guys, I feel like you were a family, and you were, I know, I'm not getting much detail. I feel like you just were, like, your good old happy family. Like, I feel like, because with the Queen of Pentacles, I always think about stability, about heaven, no, about, what was I trying to say there? Okay, I think about stability, I think about family life, I think about like a mother figure, because the Mother of Pentacles, she's secure, she's mature, she's abundant, and she's also nurturing, because you see how here it's, oh my god, I just noticed that. How haven't I seen it earlier? You see, I just told about the mother, and you see how there's this deer here, and she has like a little deer child. If anyone could tell me in the comments what's the name for dear child, I will be thankful to you. So yeah, I feel like you had children together, very likely. Also, I feel like you lived a very stable, very comfortable, very happy life. I feel like not much drama revolved around your connection. I feel like it was very traditional also, because Pentacles is very like down to earth, traditional energy, because it's earth energy. So I feel like you had a very traditional life, like you met, you got married, a couple of years later you had a child, then maybe another one, maybe even another one. So yeah, I feel like you were very happy and very just content with each other. And I feel like you grew old together and just came into your new life very peacefully and without much going on, but in a good way, I mean. In a peaceful and just very calm way, I should say. And so yeah, that's what I'm feeling for your past life. And also I would like to mention that not all soulmates are romantic soulmates all the time. So, but for you, I'm most likely feeling that for like the vast majority of you, if not for all, you were romantic soulmates in your past life, and you most probably will be in this lifetime. Because when I read about soulmates, I almost all the time, well, I mean all the time, I read about like romantic soulmates. But you know, there are also friendship soulmates, and even like in family we can have soulmates. We can have like a teacher, or I don't know, whoever can be our soulmate. And yeah, there are just different kinds of soulmates. So I just wanted to tell you that for like not everyone who they have, like not every soulmate who you have a romantic relationship with in your current lifetime, you had a romantic relationship with in your last lifetime, and so on. Like in your next lifetime, it's not 100% that you will have the same soulmate as your romantic partner. I hope it makes sense. Oh my god. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the 10 of Wands. Just make sure you can see that. And the 10 of Wands talks about struggles, a burden. Here in this card, it kind of reminds me of a forest, and like you're going, like you see how all these branches are kind of blocking the way, and it reminds me of kind of you're trying to get through. So I feel like, because the soulmates is about a soul contract, I believe that, and now a lot of people believe it, that once one of your lifetimes is over, you meet with your soulmate on some higher realms, I don't know, and you agree on like how you're gonna meet in this lifetime, how things are gonna go in your next lifetime. You kind of you reunite basically with your soul family, and then you go like wherever, and you plan on how you're gonna unite in your next lifetime. So I feel like you and your soulmate, for your current lifetime, you decided to make things a little like harder, kind of take things to the next level, because I feel like in your past lifetime you kind of decided to take a break and have everything very chill, very comfortable, very nice. So if you're going through some struggles right now, maybe it could signify that your soulmate is near, but we're going to be taking a look at that later in the video. Also, I'm sorry, I feel like this reading is going to be super duper long, but at least I hope it's interesting and entertaining in some way. Okay, so next we are going to be looking at your, like, after the moments after your separation. So person A for group 1 after their separation with their soulmate. And as I said, you can be either person A or person B, and so your soulmate. Okay. Person A, group 1 after their separation. Okay. So, For your person A, we have the Son of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And person B, oh, that was quick. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so, actually, let's look at this. Yeah, I have a layout in mind, so bear with me, you guys. Okay, so, after you've had this lifetime, this happy family lifetime, this is the moment after your separation. So, for most of you, it will likely be like your early childhood to adolescent years, or even early adulthood, but as I said in the intro, it depends. So, let's start with the person A here. So, person A has the Son of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles as their energy. So, so person A might be a masculine energy. Doesn't matter if it's male or female, but also doesn't have to be. That's for some of you. And I feel like from the early ages, person A was very focused on their, well, not career. I mean, children don't really have a career, do they? Well, some of them do, like actors and stuff. That was a weird message that came through. Oh my god, maybe that's for some of you. I always believe that every, like, thing that I say wrong, you know, like, I was meaning to say one thing and I said the other thing. Well, maybe that's just a message for some of you coming through without me noticing. So, take everything that I say, if it resonates with you. So, yeah, I feel like person A was from a very high, or I should say, a very early age. They were really focused on their school, on like being a high achiever. So they probably were a high achiever at school. We will see what they had kind of later in life, but that's just their early childhood. And I feel like maybe they had very like demanding parents that wanted a lot from them, because you see this deer, it's kind of looking down, and also we have heavy pentacle energy, so this person might be an earth sign. Yeah, so you see how this deer is kind of looking down, and it almost reminds me that they're like overwhelmed with all these like with this darkness, with this like whatever they are experiencing. But yeah, I feel like they were very high achiever, and they were very focused on their education, on getting a nice career. They were probably like one of the nerdy kids in school, or they just were very focused on school. I feel like probably they were very intelligent, I'm also getting, and a hard worker. Yeah, I feel like they had traits that like not a lot of children have, because not a lot of children are like focused on school a lot, and not a lot of children are very hardworking, but I feel like this person was, for sure. And yeah, but I mean, they were only at the page stage, at the stage of a page of a sun, so it's very like early stages of development. So I feel like they wanted to grow just further and further, and they wanted to develop. So now let's take a look at what person B was up to. That's so fun. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. I hope you guys are. So, with the Seven of Wands here, the Seven of Wands usually talks about conflict, and it talks about, like, in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, it portrays, like, a person standing, like, on a hill of sorts and fighting other people with a wand, with a stick. So, yeah, it may talk about that from an early age. Person B experienced some conflict, or maybe even, like, sad, traumatic experiences in their life. Maybe it's a divorce, or just a misunderstanding. Maybe they were bullied for some of you. So I feel like they... I was about to say they didn't have a fun childhood, but I actually want to take that back, because for me, I really love how this Seven of Wands is portrayed in this particular deck. It's the Animal Spirit Tarot, and that's just my favorite thing in the world. It's so pretty. But yeah, you see how there's this wand, and it's the only one that is lit up. So it always makes me think of standing out and being special. And I know it's not really the meaning of Seven of Wands, but it's what I get intuitively when I look at this card. So I feel like from a young age, this person B, really stood out. Maybe it was their intelligence, maybe it was their talent, their looks, maybe they had like a very outstanding creative talent that kind of like that was really like shining, and that a lot of people acknowledged, and I feel like a lot of people were kind of jealous of them, and that's why they bullied them or they fought them. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So yeah, I feel like in their early childhood to adolescent years probably, but just after, like immediately after the separation with their soulmate, person B had something that really stood out about them. And it may be just a very standing out like appearance or a personality or like a creative talent, because they once talk about creativity. So maybe person B, also maybe they were kind of bullied. Maybe they were bullied by their family even a little bit, or just they like had a misunderstanding with their family, because person B had a very interesting and like a very interesting perspective on life that not a lot of people would have. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling for the person B. And yeah, maybe they were bullied because of that, or maybe they had just a very interesting and unusual approach to life that not everyone understood, but nonetheless they just were shining through the crap. So good for you, person B. So now let's see the events kind of leading up to meeting your soulmate. So the events leading up to meeting their soulmate for person A for group 1. So leading up to meeting their soulmate, person A, group 1. Okay. Okay. So we have. Okay, I don't usually read the reversals, but this came out like in reverse, and I mean in reverse, like straightly in reverse. So we're gonna read it in reverse, and you have, or not you, but your person A has the 10 of Cups in reverse. And what about person B? So person B, group 1. Okay. So, and for person B, we have... Ooh, that's very interesting, you guys. The messages are really clear, so if it's resonating, it's resonating. So, and for person B, we have the 8 of Pentacles, you guys. Really cool. Okay, let's start with person A. So the person A has 10 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups in the upright. Oh my god. 10 of Cups in the upright speaks about a happy family, a happy relationship, like an ultimate satisfaction in a relationship. For me, when I see the 10 of... Honestly, the 10 of Cups is kind of like the Mother of Pentacles energy, like a very happy family, a very emotionally fulfilling family or just a relationship. But person A has this in reverse, and what this suggests to me that they had some sort of a family issue or an issue within their relationship. So maybe before meeting their soulmate, person A had some sort of a falling out with their family. Or maybe if they were married, they were divorced. Or if they were in a long-term relationship, they ended this relationship. And with the 10 of Cups, I'm more feeling this for like family. So maybe their parents divorced. Maybe, I don't know, they experienced a loss within their family or within their loved ones. And with the 10 of Cups, it's not like a very, not like it's not romantic, but I'm feeling it's more for family or long-term relationships. So if you've recently, for example, if you resonate with person A, and you've recently ended a long-term relationship or experienced some sort of a like falling out or something with your family, like some issue with your family, then that means that you're about to meet your soulmate. And with the person B here, we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a really cool energy to be in. The Eight of Pentacles is all about work. It's all about perfecting your craft. So I feel like, as I said, with the person B here, they had like this creative talent or this spark or this thing that kind of separated them from all their peers or their just people their age or people they knew in general, and separated in a good way. They were standing out. So I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles here, for the person B, I feel like they're taking this passion, this creative talent, this like way of thinking, whatever they have here, and they're kind of making a more practical approach to it. Honestly, I feel like for work and for studying, for just any this sort of endeavors, the fire and earth, like the combination of fire and earth, is one of the most perfect combinations ever, because the fire and the wands talk about like passion, creativity, like a creative spark, and the eight of wands, no, and the pentacles, the earth element, it talks about dedication and hard work and like putting all your resources into your cause, into your craft, into your passion, into your, I don't know, creative talent, whatever, into your life, basically. So I feel like it's just this beautiful combination of passion and creativity with hard work and just determination. That's the word. So yeah, I feel like this person B, leading up to, like their energy leading up to meeting their soulmate, will be taking their talent or their creative like side and turning it into something practical and actually making something out of it. Maybe they will be starting their business, or just maybe starting like a YouTube channel or an Instagram blog, or just a blog, or like a Tumblr, anything. Maybe they would post their art there, or maybe they were also exploring their empathic and their like what's the word, intuitive side. So yeah, I feel like they might be opening their business like on their creative, with their creative talent, or just exploring their talent or this passion that they had as a child and that people admired it in them. They will be taking it and making it into something practical. So yeah. And finally, let's see your union with your soulmate. So pile 1, their union with the soulmate. And this will be just the moment when you meet each other. So what will be your feelings when you meet your soulmate? Okay, interesting. Okay, we have 2 cards, but they kind of flew out at once, so we're gonna take them. And again, I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should read it in reverse or whatever. Okay, they came out in reverse, and I'm kind of, I don't know. Oh my god. Spirit, should I read these in reverse or in... Okay, Spirit told me that I should read them in the upright. And that's kind of what I was feeling. And as I said, I usually don't read in reverse, but whatever. So, for your union with your soulmate, you have the 6 of Wands and the Justice card. And this is not person A or person B, this is just 2 cards that flew out at the same time, so take them like one thing, one message. So this kind of has a similar energy to me, because the 6 of Wands is about victory, it is about success, it is about the end of a hero's journey. So I feel like this will be the energy for this person, because well, this will be for both of you, but I feel like more for them, because they have struggled so much recently with their like family or relationships that they will be very relieved when they will meet you. And I feel like with this Justice card, I just love this deck. It has so many meanings and just, oh, it's amazing. Amazing. So with the Justice card here, you see how there's like a white cat and a black cat. So I feel like you guys will really complement each other very nicely, and you will be kind of like, you know, the saying like opposites attract, and you will be, I feel like, in this sort of energy. So maybe some people will look at you and be like, oh, how did these people even get together? But you just work so perfectly, and you are just amazing with each other. I feel like it's going to be such a beautiful union. And also with the Justice card here, I feel like it's going to be instant recognition, because you know how the Justice, she has a blindfold over her eyes, and I feel like you don't, and it's feeling that, you know, kind of tapping into each other's energy and feeling the energy of the person without having to look at them. It's like you just meet this person, and it's not like you see them and you're like, oh, this person is attractive, for example, from their looks, or for your soulmate, or for both of you. So it's not like one of you or both of you see each other and you're like, oh, this person is attractive, or you just like them for some reason a little bit. I feel like it's going to be instant recognition. I feel like, you know, also the saying, like, if you know, you know. So I feel like you will know instantly, and your person will know instantly that you're soulmates. Also, the Justice here, like how their tails are intertwined, it kind of also makes me think about the soulmate energy, because the soulmates are really, they're counterparts. They're two counterparts. So yeah, I feel like they're kind of like two sides of the same person, if you know what I mean. I hope it doesn't sound like too confusing. So yeah, I feel like you will feel really good and really like relieved, very happy when you meet this person, and I feel like you will click immediately. As I said, it will be most likely, it will be like instant recognition, and you will instantly know that you are each other's soulmates. So yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna read a message for you from your little spirit animal, the dragonfly. So let's see. Okay, we need the air cards. Okay, the dragonfly. Here it is. It says, Master of Light, Illusion, and the Mind. The dragonfly is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind as it is, of a mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So, to bring into balance, focus on the breath. So, with the dragonfly here, I feel like it's more... So, I feel like for most of you, you're person A, because I feel like it's more a message for the person A, but I mean, it can also be for... It, of course, it is for you, so for the one watching. So, whether you resonate with person A and person B... okay, I kind of have different messages. So, whether you're person A, I feel like with this Ten of Cups in reverse that you have here, if you're person A, I feel like the person A really should let go of trying to figure out who maybe their soulmate is. And I know it's kind of weird sounding, I will explain. Because the dragonfly message said about like clear vision, and having a clear vision, having like considering whether you see clearly or not, and whether you are being deceptive or not. So I feel like maybe for some of you, if you are in a relationship currently, and if you broke up with someone, or if you're thinking if someone really is your soulmate or not, I feel like you should really think about that a lot, and you should really like consider and evaluate and just breathe and stop trying to constantly figure everything out. And you should just relax and kind of let the universe do its thing, and not not sabotage your the universe with your thoughts and with your perception and with the way you see things, because the universe has much greater perspective than you do. And sometimes it's good to just relax and let the universe take the lead. And if you are resonate more with the person B, of course this all can also apply to you, and what I will say for person B will also apply for person A, because it's kind of for both of you, because I don't know, like if you're watching this, I don't know if you are person A or person B. But I feel like if you are resonate more with the person B, I feel like you should kind of keep a more open mind. I feel like you are really focused on your work right now, and you're not like looking at you like a relationship. You may be not in the dating game, like you're not really interested in anybody, and that's completely fine. I mean, it's really good energy, because you know this annoying saying that you find like the love of your life when you're not looking for it. But at the same time, I feel like you should just, I feel like you should, as I said, like with the justice, with the blindfold, I feel like you should take your blindfold like off in a way, and just notice how you feel about people. Notice how you feel about people you meet, because the universe, and what I love about soulmates, like it only happens with soulmates or twin flames, really. It doesn't happen with just other random people in your life, because I'm so like reassured, and I'm so happy, like, and I'm so content with what I have and just with the universe, that because I know that a soulmate is someone who I'm destined to be with. And no matter which choices I make, no matter which decisions I make, no matter what I pick, no matter what I do, I will meet them. Just sooner or later, I know that I will meet them. I'm sorry guys, I just heard like a very, very weird sound. I hope... What the hell was that? Okay, that was weird. It was like little bells ringing. I don't freaking know. Okay. I'm just crazy in here, like singing and talking to myself for 40 minutes straight. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you should just notice more how you and I feel like this is for both of you. Just notice how you feel about people you meet. Notice how you feel about people you talk to. Notice if you're drawn to a person. Notice if you're just intuitively guided to talk to them, to be in their presence even. Notice if you, like, whether you meet someone, just see how you feel about them. And ask yourself, okay, I have met this new guy or girl. How do I feel about them? Just, and not overthink it, not be anxious about it, and trust your intuition. Just, yeah, I feel like it's a lot about trusting your intuition about it. And again, with the Justice card, like, you don't need to elaborate whether, like, you don't need to set up a list of all people you know and think like, okay, is this my soulmate? Is this my soulmate? I feel like when you meet them, or whether if you have already met them, I feel like you just know. You can't explain it, you can't fight it, this feeling, you just see them and you just know, like, you just feel so comfortable and so good in their presence that you can't help but be with this person. So yeah, I don't think that this really should be a problem for you. So yeah, this was a freaking long one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it provided some clarity for you, and I hope you're doing really well. Have a nice week, month, year, life, I don't know, whatever you want. And I hope to see you in my other readings. And also, if you like this reading, please consider giving this a like and subscribing to my channel. And yeah, goodbye. Hi, group 2. So for everyone who chose the octopus spirit, this reading is for you. And also prepare yourself, because this is going to be a freaking long one. Group 1 was like more than 30 minutes, but we got a lot of messages and it was very informative, so I like that. I always like when you get like a lot of detail, and I like when the messages are really clear. So let's see. And also, if you like actually made it through the intro, you know, but if you didn't, which I can understand honestly, I'm gonna tell you now that this card you chose, the octopus, it has a message for you that I'm gonna be reading from a book, and it's gonna be kind of advice for you about meeting your soulmate, or just what you can do in the meantime while you haven't met them. So yeah, stick around till the end so I can read this message to you. And now we'll start with the actual reading. So let's start with your past life with your soulmate. So group 2, past life with their soulmate. Oh my god. Okay, no, that's too many cards. We're not taking all of them. Group 2, past life with their soulmate. Okay, a lot of cards are coming out. I feel like your person has a lot to say. Or just, oh my god. Half of the deck literally flew out on the floor. Okay, that's fun. Spirit has a lot to say about kind of, oh my god. You guys, you have the Magician as your energy for your past life with this person. Okay, the Magician, I love the Magician energy. For me, I don't know, a Magician, I'm gonna sound like a silly, like, high school girl here, but if the Magician was a person, like, if from all the major arcana, if the Magician was a person, like, I would date them. I'm sorry. Okay, that was just so silly. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just having fun with this reading. It's so amazing. The Magician. So, I feel like, of course, so the Magician is about creation, is about having all you need, because the Magician, you see, like, they have a sword, a wand, a pentacle, and a cup. Oh my god. So, they have all they need. So, I feel like your past life with this person was very abundant and very fulfilling. And I don't know if it was romantic or not. I'm not getting one clear message. So I feel like for some of you it was a romantic relationship, but for some of you it wasn't. And if you don't know how like soulmates work and in detail, then I will tell you that okay, I hope it's gonna make sense. Just bear with me, guys. For example, I'm reading about a romantic soulmate. A romantic soulmate is like someone that you're meant to be in a romantic relationship with. Surprisingly. Am I right? However, we have multiple soulmates in our life, and not every soulmate will be a romantic soulmate. Some of them will be like friendship soulmates. We have friendship soulmates. We have like guide soulmates. So, for example, a teacher, like a colleague, or like a professor, or just an older relative, or just an older person, or any person. They can be your guide. And it's kind of a soulmate that acts as a guide, because a soulmate, the whole purpose of a soulmate is to get you to another level, get your soul to another level. It's always about teaching you something, but not all soulmates will teach you something within a romantic relationship. Your partner, your business partner can also be your soulmate, because as I said, we have different soulmates. Your friends can be your soulmates. But I am doing a reading about romantic soulmates. But in the past life, it's not necessarily that the same soulmate that you had from your soul family, that you had, that you will have in your current life as your romantic partner, was your romantic partner in your past life, and vice versa. Like, the same soulmate that you have in your current life as a romantic partner will not necessarily be your romantic partner in your next lifetime. Because it changes, and souls are not genders. Souls are not like love relationships. So different souls can be in different bodies, in different lifetimes, and they can be different kinds of soulmates. I hope it wasn't too confusing. So with the Magician, I feel like you really co-create together, because as I said, the Magician is about creation. So maybe, so if you were in a romantic relationship with the soulmate in your past lifetime, I feel like either you were in a relationship and co-created in some way. So maybe you were in a relationship and you were colleagues, or you had like a firm together, or is this what's called, like you had a business together or something. So yeah, or maybe in your past life you were like business partners, or you were friends, like lifetime friends. But yeah, there's a strong energy of co-creation. I feel like it will be different for all of you. So yeah, or maybe you were friends who worked on the project together, like that was very important for both of you, and that played a significant role in your past life. And also, the Magician is always kind of a mysterious energy to me, so I feel like there's a lot of mystery about your past connection, and that's why I can't like really firmly pick it up, like pick up on your connection. So yeah, something with creation. I'm hearing kids. I didn't want to say that, but maybe for some of you, creating is like about creating a family. But I feel like that's for a small portion of you. And I feel like because this was with this person in your past life, I feel like in this new lifetime that you have in your current lifetime, you will bond with this person over like some common interest, or over your passion, like something that you're really passionate about. So maybe if you have like a hobby, or like a creative talent, or like a thing that you really like, or if you have a business, I feel like more something creative, like if you create something physically, like a business or a craft or music, paintings or wood carving, whatever. So I feel like if you create something, or this can be like poetry, music, whatever. Oh, did I already said music? I think I did. So if you are creating something in your current lifetime, I feel like you guys can meet through that, or you will bond over that, because you spent like your entire lifetimes, the entire time you were together in your past lifetime, you were creating. So I feel like you will really bond over that in your current lifetime, which is really nice. So now let's see, for like a moment after your separation, the time after your separation, for person A. So person A, group 2. And also, yeah, if you didn't catch that in the intro, I'm going to be referring to you and your soulmate as person A and person B, and you can kind of see for yourself, whoever you are. Okay, so person A got the 3 of Pentacles. Or, yeah, I'm right. And person B... Okay, I'm already picking up on messages, but I will shuffle one card for person B, and then we'll see. Okay. Oh, interesting. Person B also has a 3. Okay, that's interesting. Person B has... Okay, person B has the 3 of Swords. So... okay, so let's start with person A. So the 3 of Pentacles here. The 3 of Pentacles talks about collaboration. It talks about like working together to overcome like an issue, or just working together. And also it's very similar energy to the Magician, like that I was describing, like working together. Not similar energy to the Magician, but similar to what I was describing. Working together on some sort of cause, or working together on a project, whatever. And here, okay, so you see how there's like a red pentacle and blue pentacle, and they're like, and the yellow pentacle, and they're all connected. So I feel like for some of you, okay, this is very specific, I'm getting this purely from the imagery. I feel like the red pentacle is like the mother, like a feminine energy, and the blue pentacle is like a father, so a masculine energy. So I feel like for you, maybe this person, or not this person, maybe it can be you. So basically, person A had and has a very strong family bond. I feel like they might probably be an only child, or either they're an only child or they might have two siblings. So for some of you, person A has just a very strong bond with their mother and father. Maybe they don't have a lot of siblings other than their mother and father, and they're just very supportive. So they were raised in a very good environment. They had a very good childhood. And for others of you, they might have two siblings that they're very close with. Maybe like a sister and a brother, or anything. Basically any gender. But yeah, they might be like... Also, with this imagery, it makes me think like if they have siblings, maybe they're like the youngest in the family. Maybe that's like for one of you, it's a very, very, very specific message, but that's what I'm getting here. So yeah, I feel like person A had a very good, very stable childhood, very good start in their life. I feel like their family was very supportive. They didn't really encounter like bullying or any troubles, really. They weren't like a troublemaker. I feel like they were more of a like quiet kid, on the quiet side. And yeah, I feel like they had a very normal, happy childhood, and nothing really went on in their childhood, like nothing significant, just a very good and happy childhood, as I said. However, person B, on the other hand, they have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. So I feel like with the Three of Swords here, the situation for person B was like near polar opposite. So maybe person B encountered some sort of loss or like a struggle, a heartbreak in their childhood. Maybe it was loss, maybe it was like a divorce or just family issues. Yeah, some heartbreak in their like early years. Well, most likely early years, or like after your separation. So yeah, and I feel like if this is the card that we're getting, I feel like this is the sort of thing that really affected person B, and it was really important for them. Like whatever happened, it was very important for person B, and it really left an impact on their life and their adult years. So yeah, this can even be a breakup. Like maybe if they had like a relationship in their like adolescent or in their years, like early years, or just anything like a breakup. I feel like there was a very like toxic relationship that really left like a scar on their heart, because usually in the original tarot, the Three of Swords is like a heart pierced by three swords. So I feel like this really left a scar on person B. So yeah, if it's resonating with you, well, if either of the cards resonate with you, I feel like you can already kind of decide whether you are person A or person B. But we will look into the moment right before your union. So right before person A's union with their soulmate. Before the cards will jump out of me. Oh no, it's too many cards. Person A is not very talkative, are they? They don't really want to tell me much. Okay, so for the person A, for the moment right before your union, they got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is kind of a progression and deterioration at the same time. I'll tell you what I mean in a second. Okay, and person B, right after the union. So with and with, the person B got the Hermit in reverse. So, as I said, again, let's start with the person A. So the person A has the Five of Pentacles, which is progression. 3 progresses to 5, but the Five of Pentacles is also kind of a deterioration in energy. Like a decline in energy, because the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out on the cold, literally, even. Because the Five of Pentacles in the original tarot talks about like 2 people outside church or something, like in the cold. And also that's very interesting because in the original tarot, the Three of Pentacles portrays like 3 people working in a church. And then the Five of Pentacles are outside the church. So maybe this person, okay, so maybe if this was their like early years and adolescent years, maybe they have moved out of their parents' home, or there was just something significant that happened. And I feel like they feel kind of lonely, as I said, left out in the cold. They don't really feel the same support as they felt before. And it's not like their family doesn't support them anymore. I feel like it's just the whole like overwhelming feelings of like living on your own and, oh, how am I going to support myself? How am I going to live? How am I going to do this and that and so on and so forth. So yeah, I feel like person A will be really struggling with that, and they will be kind of saddened. They will be trying to like work their way through life struggles, and they will try to like cope with like the situation. Maybe they can have like anxiety, or they can start even experiencing like some mental problems. I'm not seeing anything too severe, but maybe they're just like stressed out for some of you. I feel like, yeah, there was a major like change in their life, like something that has changed, and that makes them like a little down. You see how this wilted rose, it's like shedding the petals. So yeah, I feel like this person will be, so person A will definitely not be in a good state. They will be going through it a little bit when they meet their soulmate, which, I mean, it's kind of a running theme through the groups. Like the person A kind of is getting like sadder, and the person B is getting like happier. So I don't know if it's a theme, but I like a lot of the times when I do these readings with 3 groups or more, I get like a running theme, and I will see how group 3 turns out. But for groups 1 and 2, it's like group 1 had like with the cards, like generally they had like a good energy here, and like something bad happens before they meet their soulmate. And for group 2, it's, or not like person B, it's person A and person B, it's like otherwise they have like something like not pleasant happen to them, and then they will like start feeling better and better, and that's when they meet their soulmate. So that's very interesting. So person B got the Hermit in reverse here. So the Hermit in the upright is about going within. You see how this turtle is like hidden in its shell, and I'm hearing coming out of your shell, like over and over again. So I feel like person B will be coming out of their shell. So maybe because whatever, like this 3 of Swords situation, maybe person B didn't see like a good relationship, whether like within their family, and maybe they thought like, oh, it's like dating or meeting someone, it's not worth it. Like, I will not meet anyone that will be good for me. I won't like find love, and love like doesn't exist. You know, like maybe person B was feeling like love is not worth it, and that it only caused pain. But and I'm healing. They will be healing definitely with the progression to the Hermit. So I feel like person 3, I can't speak, sorry. Person B, I feel like they kind of went into the Hermit stage for some time, really figuring out like what they want in a partner maybe, or if they even want a partner at all, because I said they were kind of like going inwards a little bit and deliberating on whether like love is even worth it for them, because they didn't see, I feel like they didn't really see a nice loving couple in their life. They didn't see like a good example of a good lasting relationship, so they feel like it doesn't really exist, but it does. Don't get your hopes down, guys. And I am hearing a song by Paramore, The Only Exception, and it's about, I really like the song, it's about a girl that sings that, like, oh, love, it's remind me of the situation for the person B, because it sings, like, it's about a girl that, like, lost her hope about love, and she says, like, oh, like, my mother was, like, not happy in the marriage, or something like that, and, like, that love doesn't exist, that it's not and if it does exist, then it's not even worth it, because love will only cause, like, pain and suffering, and, like, it's not good either way, like, why search for it, why have it. But then she meets someone who changes her mind, and then she sings, like, I'm a believer, or something like that, like, that she meets someone who makes this girl believe in love again. So, and it's not like I'm saying that you're a girl or a guy, or not putting genders, I'm just talking about the song. So I feel like it was kind of the same for person B, although it's not like they met a person, but they just, at some time, I feel like they healed over their childhood trauma. Maybe they went to therapy or something, or they were just soul searching a lot, and they understood at some point that not all relationships are like the ones that they witnessed as a child. Not all relationships are bad, not all relationships are destructive, that there are good relationships, there are good people out there, and there's, like, plenty of fish in the sea. So yeah, I feel like they were kind of getting their hopes up, which is amazing. And with the Hermit in the reverse here, I feel like before meeting their soulmate, they're coming out of their shell and, like, getting into the dating game, like, into the field, and kind of trying to find, like, a person for them. And I don't see them as being, like, desperate for love. I feel like this person isn't very experienced in love, or they just had one, like, a negative experience, and now they're thinking, like, not all relationships are bad, like, I might as well try, like, why not? We'll see how it goes. So I feel like person B is in this kind of relationship, or in this kind of energy before you guys meet. And now let's finally talk about your union. So choose union with their soulmate, and this will be the energy surrounding, like, your first meeting, the first time you will meet, and just their emotions, your emotions once you meet, and once you finally come in union. So yeah, let's see. Okay, I don't see the card. Okay, interesting. So we have here the Mother of Cups for the energy for your union. So I feel like you will start out as, like, maybe you can start out as friends, and you will be, like, helping each other. So I feel like, because we saw that both person A and person B has gone over some, like, hurt in the past, and some, like, situations, and I mean, who didn't really, like, all people went through something difficult at some point in their life. So I feel like with the Mother of Cups here, you will really be nurturing to each other, and I feel like at first you will start out as friends, because with both the experience that person B and person A had in the past, you will be kind of nervous about getting into relationships at first, but I feel like you and your soulmate will feel really open. Both of you will feel very open and very, like, happy to communicate with each other when you're together. I feel like both you and your soulmate will really want to tell, like, each other about your hardships and your negative experiences, and I feel like you will really heal together. Like, you will help each other heal, and I feel like you will start out as just friendly conversations, but then you will understand that you have a lot in common. Maybe you will discover this common interest that you had in your past life together, and it will be like a recognition, and you will understand if you would want to take things further. Which, I mean, it's a really healthy way to get in a relationship. So I feel like with the Mother of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups, I don't think I mentioned, I feel like this relationship will be very mature. It will start out very mature, and I feel like it will be very mature. It will be very emotionally mature, and there will be no... I feel like both things that like person A and person B experienced will not be, like, negative things, they won't be in this relationship. So person B won't experience this heartache again, and person A will not experience this feeling of being left out in the cold by someone. And I feel like you both will be very nurturing and very just happy and content and very mature. So yeah, I feel like this is all that I have for you for the tarot and your actual path. Now let's see for your animal spirit message. So you got the octopus. Let's see. Sorry, it might take a while to find, but it's worth it, I promise. Okay, the octopus. Sorry. Okay, so it says reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perspective mind, paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. Relationships, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. So maybe that's kind of what happened with the person B here. So there was like a potential for a relationship. Maybe you even thought that this person was your soulmate, but then due to, as it says, like the lack of healthy boundaries, I feel like this relationship kind of like crashed and it wasn't good for you. Okay, let's keep reading. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. And it says, when in balance, interested, engaged, intelligent. When out of balance, needy, clingy, lacks courage. And to bring into balance, space to oneself, talk therapy. Oh my god, therapy. Did I say... Oh my god, I love when it happens. Oh my god, so I feel like... Okay, so it's kind of the same as... Also, the page number is 99, and we had 2 3s here, so maybe 9 or 3 is... And, oh my god, is the Hermit number 9? Yeah, the Hermit is also number 9. So I feel like number 9, you have 3 9s here, like 9 and 9. You have been seeing this, or 3, so 9 and 3 can be somehow important to you. Okay. So, as I said here, so kind of the same as in group 1, I feel like the animal message applied more to one person than another. And I feel like this message is more for the person, like more for those of you who resonate with person B, but of course it also applies for person A. Because for person B, I was even saying that you, because it says to bring into balance, space to oneself and talk therapy. So space to oneself is basically the Hermit. And also I said that maybe you went through therapy, and I mean, that's just exactly what the octopus says. So, oh my god, that's amazing. I love when it happens. And I promise I didn't read this beforehand, like before filming the reading. It's the first time I'm reading all that. And I don't know, like, any of these cards by heart. If I want to get their, like, messages from the book, I just read from the book. I don't know them by heart at all. Okay, so what I was saying is that I forgot my line of thought. Yeah, so I feel like this message is more for those of you who resonated with person B. So I feel like maybe, as I said, this was a relationship. It was very messy, and maybe the other person was, or you, maybe you just weren't ready for a relationship, or this person wasn't ready for a relationship, and you felt they were like clingy or needy, or you were needy and clingy, or you both were in this relationship, and this made this relationship like die down, and this really left you like feeling just very drained, as it says that if you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy. And I feel like this is the same for the person A, that like you feel, if you resonate with person A, then you feel kind of drained after talking to people, and as I said, like the wilted rose, like literally drained, like it likes water. And oh my god, the Mother of Cups, like the cup, like this rose, it needs water to live, and the Mother of Cups is like offering it a cup. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I feel like if you resonate more with a person A than your soulmate, who in this case is person B, they will really heal, help you heal, because I feel like they will understand what, like, this feeling that you're experiencing. I feel like they will understand that. They will understand how it feels to feel drained by a person, to feel left out in the cold, to feel like no one loves you, to feel like just uneasy and to not feel good. I feel like they will really understand this relationship. That's not what I meant to say. I feel like they will really understand your situation, and that's why they will like help you so much. Yeah, and I feel like if you are person B, then this is kind of what you went through, and if this is it, I feel like it's a very good sign. Like if you're already over this relationship. And if you're not, it's just saying, like, maybe you should go to talk therapy. Maybe you should be in this hermit stage for some time. And you should understand, like, why this relationship didn't work. Like, what went wrong? Who did what happened? Oh my god, so pretty. Like, this light here. It's just from my balcony. Because it's a curtain, and outside I have, like, a window. Okay. So yeah, maybe that's what you should do in the meantime while you're not with your soulmate. And I feel like this is what will bring you together, and this is what will help bring your soulmate closer, because I feel like your role, like from the start of the relationship, I'm not saying that all this will be your entire relationship, but just from the very, very beginning, you will really help this person. You will kind of reach out to them if you're person B, as I said, and you will help them. And if you're person A, I feel like notice the people who reach out to you, notice the people who are trying to help you, and notice those who are really, who are talking about this sort of experience, and who are talking that, oh, I understand you, like, I went through the exact same thing, because this person might be your soulmate. So, I feel like this is all I have for you for today, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please consider giving it a like, subscribing to my channel, and leaving a comment down below. And I hope you have a great day. Hope to see you in my other readings. Goodbye. Hi, Group 3. So for everyone who chose the Stingray Spirit, this reading is for you. My phone is at 16% charge. Let's see if we can make it without me charging my phone. So, if you made it through the intro, you already know that, but if you didn't, it's totally fine. It was like 5 minutes long. I will tell you that this animal that chose the Stingray has a message for you, and I will read this message from the guidebook at the end of the reading to kind of see what you should do to bring your soulmate to you, or what you can do in the meantime if you haven't met them already. So now let's start with your actual reading. So first we're going to be looking at your past life with your person, with your soulmate. Okay, so Group 3's past life with their soulmate. Okay, interesting. So for your past life, that's very interesting. You have the Star. So maybe you guys are star seeds. Maybe you're a star seed. Maybe your person is a star seed. Maybe you both are star seeds. So maybe you'll resonate with that. The star. Okay, so I feel like the star talks about hope. So maybe I feel like your past relationship, in your past life, it wasn't, I feel like for most of you it was romantic, but for some of you I'm also picking up on a very good, like, lasting friendship. Maybe like a childhood friend that grew into like, that grew old with you, or that you were in touch with like your entire life. But for most of you I'm feeling romantic, but as I said, or not, maybe not most of you, maybe it's like 50-50, like half and half. So for half of you I feel like it was a friend, and for the other half it was a romantic relationship. So with the star here, I feel like your relationship was not very traditional, in the sense that it wasn't like we meet, we get married, we have kids, we like buy a house, or do people like buy a house before they have kids? Whatever. I'm just telling you that I feel like it was more free-spirited. I feel like you traveled a lot together. Okay, I keep hearing water, and the star in the original tarot represents like the water, because it represents Aquarius. Does it represent Aquarius? Yeah, it does. Because it represents the Aquarius energy, and the Aquarius like is the water guy. Oh my god. So yeah, maybe you lived somewhere by a large body of water, or by a small body of water. So maybe you live like close by like an ocean, a lake, a pond. Maybe you had a pond, or like river, something like that. And yeah, I feel like your relationship was very free-spirited, very like wild for some of you. Maybe you didn't even have kids. Maybe you were just like living your life. I feel like you were really enjoying your life with this person. It's like you two against the world. It's very, very cool energy, very wild and free energy. So yeah, that's very nice. I'm sorry for like the flashback here. The sun just came out and I can't do anything about it, so I'm sorry for that. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your past relationship, past life relationship. And now let's see what was your life and your soulmate's life like just after your separation. So person A for group 3, please. Right after their separation. Person A, group 3. And also what I will be talking about right now will for most of you be like childhood to adolescent years, and maybe early adulthood for some of you, but as I said in the beginning, it's not age specific, so just take it as it resonates. Okay, person A, group 3. I think I said group 2 at some point. If I did, I'm sorry. Person A, group 3. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, person A got the 2 of Cups. Oh my god. And also, I just want to clarify that although the 2 of Cups talks about the soulmate, but notice how it's before, like, person A met their soulmate, so that's not, like, your energy and their energy. Okay, person B for group 3. Okay, and person B got the Sun of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. Okay, so let's start with person A. So person A got the 2 of Cups. So maybe it can talk about person A's family, and it talks about that they had a very loving family. Maybe they were spiritual, and they, like, their parents acknowledged that they were soulmates, like mother and father, or mother, like just person A's or father and father. I mean, I don't discriminate anyone on this channel. I'm just saying that their parents, maybe they acknowledged that they were soulmates, because the 2 of Cups is about soulmates. and twin flame maybe energy, or soulmate energy. So yeah, or they just had a very loving family. I feel like their parents were very affectionate, both towards each other and towards person A, so their child. Or this can speak about a romantic relationship that person A was in, and maybe they thought that this person was their soulmate, but turns out not. I'm sorry, I just sound so like sarcastic in my reading sometimes, but I'm not trying to be rude or anything. And person B got the Son of Swords. The Son of Swords is the Page of Swords. And swords talk about the mind, they talk about learning, education. So maybe person B was very, maybe they, like, wanted to learn a lot. Maybe they really liked studying as a child, like in school. Or maybe they were just very knowledgeable, they like reading, and I feel like they were kind of a free spirit, because you see how this owl, it's like flying really freaking fast with the sword. So I feel like they were a very free spirit. They were like hard to tame as a kid, hard to parent. I feel like their parents had to like run around like chasing them. I feel like they were a very active kid, just a very nice kid, and even in their adolescent years, if this resonates, or early adulthood again, if this resonates, or any age. I feel like they kind of had this restless energy, but restless in a good way, like always wanting to do something, always wanting to like chase something, or to like chase after knowledge, or like physically. Maybe they were also very fit physically, maybe they engaged in some sort of sport. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing for your and your soulmate's life after separation. I feel like now you maybe can already figure out whether you're person A or person B, but we will see more, of course. So, person A's life before meeting their soulmate for group 3. Okay, interesting. So person A got the Fool. And person B before meeting their soulmate for group 3. Or also, honestly, I talked about a scenario that like person A may have thought that they were in a relationship with their soulmate. I'm honestly feeling this for like a minor portion of you. This can also, I feel like this is more of a family, like of having a very affectionate family. And I feel like this person A, has a very healthy outlook on relationships. So I feel like person A was more focused on their development as on their emotional development, and on their like development of their feelings and emotional maturity, because they had an example of a very beautiful relationship. And person B was less focused on their emotional development and more focused on their mind and schooling and whatever, or maybe sports. So they weren't really focusing on relationships. Okay. And person B got the Two of Wands. So that's the energy right before meeting your soulmate, whether you're person A or person B. So person A, we have the Fool. So the Fool is a very young, very youthful energy. It's number 0, so it's just the very, very beginning. You see this little birdie here. So for me, the Fool is just the very beginning of a journey. So maybe person A, before meeting their soulmate, before meeting person B, that means, they started something new, like maybe they just finished college, or they just finished school, or they started like a business. Well, not really, but maybe for some of you, I mean, if I said it, maybe it's like for one of two of you, but I'm not really feeling that. For me, this card of the Fool is talking about, like, I get the message of like a little bird like flying away from their parents' nest. So I feel like like this represents their family, and they're nurturing, like loving family, and they're just going like away from their family, but they're not sad about it, they're not like depressed about it, they don't feel left out on the cold, they don't feel sad, they don't feel depressed, which a lot of us experience, and it's fine. But I feel like this person, they were so, like, their parents are just the nicest people ever. I feel like they're so loving, like they were like near perfect parents. They provided like a very good emotional support for their person, for their person, for their child. So I feel like their child grew very emotionally stable, very ready for life, like very ready to handle all life's difficulties in an emotional way. So yeah, I feel like this person will be just ready to start their own life, to maybe move or graduate or get into college, like move away from their parents. That's very, very likely. Or they have just done it and they're just starting a new life, like starting a new journey. And also we have kind of a similar energy for person B. So maybe like you will meet at college for some of you if you're both like entering college, or if you're both graduating, like something like that. So yeah, or if you're older, like it may be entering a new job, because as I said, like a new beginning basically, and not in love. So a new beginning in anything but love. So it can be moving, it can be a new job, take what resonates. And the person B here has kind of a similar energy, as I said, because the Two of Wands, it talks about, like, I like saying, like, the world is at your fingertips, because the person in the original tarot, in the Two of Wands, they're holding, like, a globe in their hands, and I feel like it's kind of a similar energy, like, being ready to walk down a new path, being ready to take on a new adventure, and just like being ready to go out there and explore. And both the Fool and the Two of Wands have a very like feeling of wonder, of readiness to explore, like being ready to really see what's out there, like a feeling of being excited about life and being excited about what's to come. So yeah, maybe this can be moving to another country for the person B, or again, moving away from their home, or just walking down some new path. So I feel like that's very similar energy, so that's really cool, because it means that when you meet your soulmate, you and your soulmate will be, like, you both will be on the same page, because you will be experiencing very similar, like, emotions with the Fool and the Two of Wands, so that's very nice. I feel like you will bond, like, rather quickly over this. So yeah, I feel like whether you are person A or person B, I feel like it's kind of a similar energy. So if you are, like, making a major change, a major new beginning, or if there is a major new beginning in your life, if you're moving or graduating or entering college or school or anything, a new job, or if you're just feeling very excited about life and very excited about what's to come, then it's a good sign that you might just meet your soulmate very soon. So now let's see the actual union. So meeting soulmate for group 3. Okay. So you got the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. And oh, it's also like a little birdie. Oh my god, that's so cute. And also the rainbow from this. It's like these two cards combined. Oh my god, that's so cute. So I feel like from the majority of you who pick group 3, you will meet your person at a rather like young age in your life. So with the Daughter of Cups here, I feel like it will be a surprise for most of you, like a surprise meeting, but I feel like it will be, if not instant recognition, but just instant attraction. I feel like it will be a very curious, very young, very beautiful, like, love. It will be, I feel like, very, just, the kind of relationship where you will explore and where you will just wander in a good way, and where you will just explore each other and explore love. Because I feel like for most of you who be group 3, this will be your first relationship, or your first serious relationship, and your person's first serious relationship. So I feel like for both of you, this will be kind of your first serious relationship, or your first just relationship in general. Because as I said, for most of you, I feel like you'll be quite young when you meet this person. And young, I don't mean like 13. It can be like 25 also, I consider like young energy. Because people nowadays just live for so long, it's not surprising. So yeah, I feel like it will be just very young, beautiful, exciting love. And I feel like at the beginning you will just not care about anything. Oh my god. Guys, there was just a gush of wind and it like closed the door behind me, the door to my room, and I freaked out. I'm gonna close it, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, now let's get back to your reading. So yeah, I feel like this will be a very young, very youthful, very beautiful love, like where you will explore, as I said, maybe explore like in a passionate way. I'm sorry, I'm trying to give my readings PG here. If you know, you know, like if you understand what I mean, you understand. So maybe most of you, I feel like, who pick group 3 or your soulmates are not like that experienced in like this sort of thing. As I said, I'm not saying what this is, because if you know, you know, and like if you understand, then you understand, and if you don't understand it, you don't need to understand yet, like you will understand later. I'm sorry, I sound like a grandma when I say this, but I know there are all sorts of ages and all sorts of people watching these readings, and just all sorts of people in general. Not a lot of people will just want to hear about this sort of stuff, but okay, if you know, you know. So yeah, very beautiful energy, very romantic also. I feel like this person, because they saw this like beautiful relationship of their parents or just in their life, like not their own relationship, but they just saw it. And I feel like they know how to be romantic, they know how to love, basically. And yeah, it's really cool. Okay, now I almost forgot what we were doing. Okay, now we are going to read a message from the book about your, like, just piece of advice, I don't know, anything, like a message for some of you. And from the experience of like previous 2 piles, this message usually applies more and applies like heavier to either person 1 or person B, because for group 2, like it said just perfectly the situation of one of the people. So yeah, I'm just I think it was person B, just said exactly what I was saying. So yeah, I mean, sorry, I got distracted. Oh, okay, this is Stingray. So, it says, developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. Spine in the, like, the sort of like, quotation marks. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. Oh my god, the Fool. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, unfamiliar. Oh my god. You guys, I promise I didn't read these before I filmed the reading, and I don't know all the animals by heart. Like, I think it's not possible to learn like 50 cards or 60 or something. Oh my god, it's literally like the 2 of Wands and the Fool, like going from the old to the new, like choosing a new path, going down a new path, a new beginning. Oh my god, that's exactly what I said. So I feel like this is for both person A and person B so far. Okay, next it says, pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma It's like DHARMA. I'm sorry, English is not my second language. English is not my first language. I don't know what this word means. Growing within, the stingray is too strong to ignore. I guess it's some sort of like dilemma, or I don't know. So when in balance, eager wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others' guilt. Oh, quits, I'm sorry. And to bring into balance, move through the discomfort. So that basically sums up the whole thing that I was talking about, the Two of Wands and the Fool, like going down a new path, a new beginning, and whatever. Like, it's just so amazing, and it happened for all three groups, and I love when it happens, like when the guidebook says just, or when the oracle card say just the same thing, that all the same things that I was talking about in tarot, but it had additional messages, something about like that your friends or your family or your like people close to you make it hard to make the decision. So I feel like that's maybe for well, I think it's for both of you, honestly, but with Two of Wands here for person B, it has like a strong element of decision when the Fool just wanders on a new path. The Two of Wands is more like deciding, okay, like I have the whole world on my fingertips, like which way do I want to go? So yeah, I feel like also we have two twos, so maybe number 2 might be significant for some of you. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. But yeah, with the Two of Wands here, I feel like if you resonate more with the person B, then, or even with the person A, so I feel like for you, like, don't listen to what other people tell you and just do what feels right to you, do what your heart tells you to do, like, do what you're guided to do, because with soulmates, and I was saying this in one other group, with soulmates, just a beautiful thing about soulmates is that no matter what path you take, no matter where you go, no matter what decisions you make, no matter what you choose, you will be united with your soulmate at the end. Like, you will meet them at some point, sooner or later, but you end life, universe will, like, God, spirits, angels, spirit guides, what, like, anything that you believe in, the universe will unite you with your soulmate no matter what you do. So I feel like if someone tries to affect your decisions, don't let them, and just take the path that feels natural to you, take the path that feels just that calls your name, basically. Oh my god, why am I getting scared every freaking minute? I'm home alone, and yeah, I'm just scared by everything. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all what I've seen for you, group 3. So yeah, and also with the family here, like with the person A, like you may be affected by your family in some way, but yeah, don't let others influence your decisions. Just do what feels natural and what feels right to you. So, finally, I feel like this is all for you, group 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. And also, I would really appreciate any comments, like your thoughts on reading or whatever. So yeah, leave comments if you have anything to say. So I feel like this is all that I have for you for today. Have a nice week. Take care. Goodbye.